Hey guys, Lauren Losing here, and I'm finally going to be doing my long-awaited perfect protein shake video. First of all, I apologize for the echo. I'm clearly in my kitchen. Second of all, this is obviously what I look like every time I make a protein shake. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, so we are going to be starting with the basics. Let me start off by saying, notice that I did not say that this is the easiest protein shake video. This is not the on-the-go protein shake video. This is how I make my favorite protein shakes every single time. So for me, that starts with a blender. I make every single one of my protein shakes in a blender with ice. To me, it tastes like a frap, or if you're not from New England, you would call that a milkshake. You need a good blender, a blender that is preferably made for doing frozen drinks. However, that doesn't mean you need to spend a ton of money on a blender. I got this blender 4 years ago. I probably need a new one now, but I spent about 30 bucks on it. This is the Ninja, I believe it's called the Master Prep, and it's really specifically made for making frozen drinks. I will try to link as many things as I can down below, even if it's not to the specific place. I'll at least try to get you on your way. So I think I bought this at like Christmas tree shop or Target, but you can find it on Amazon. It is a little bit of a bitch to use in that you actually have to, this is the motor, and you have to stand there and hold down the top in order to blend it, but it has 2 different layers of blades. It is the easiest blender that I've ever found to clean. I know most people have a thing about cleaning the blender because the blade removes, so it's super easy to clean. Yeah, so that's your first step. Good blender. You guys know that I don't edit this shit in my videos, mainly because I'm too lazy. Okay, so the next part is your base. So you can use milk. If you do use just regular milk, I would suggest Fairlife. It has half the sugar and like 50% more protein in it. You could also just use water. You could use soy milk, almond milk. I use a almond cashew blend. You could use regular cashew milk. I just prefer the cashew, always unsweetened, because the cashew milk seems to have a little bit more creaminess in it, and it has like, I don't know, 5 or 10 less calories per serving, which is negligible. But I prefer that slight creaminess. I don't like using regular milk, 1, because I don't drink it anymore, and 2, because it makes it way too rich and creamy in my opinion. So let me also say that the way I make protein shakes, it pretty much fills a 24-ounce, I almost just said beauty blender, blender bottle perfectly. So I use 1 cup of liquid. Another possibility is to use coffee. So this is just store-bought, unsweetened cold brew coffee. It's a Stoke brand. I love this. You can make, iced coffee yourself, but you could use coffee as a base as well. The next step is a good protein powder. I have always been a fan of the Syntrax Matrix. Excuse me. Yeah, it's just always been my favorite. Find one that, has low sugar, high protein, low calories, whatever fits your dietary needs. Some people right after surgery feel like you need to have 100% whey protein isolate all the time. No variations. This is not that. Syntrax does have a line that is all whey protein isolate, but the Matrix line is a combination of, I believe it's casein. Yeah, casein and whey protein and egg albumin. This is my absolute favorite kind. This is the peanut butter cookie. And the other kind that I use on a regular basis is vanilla. I basically use vanilla as in place of an unsweetened. I've never used unsweetened protein, but vanilla is what I use with most of my additives, which is what we're gonna go on to next. So, blender, 1 cup of fluid, 1 scoop of your choice of protein. When it comes to ice, I don't feel like I need to show you what ice looks like, but when you add ice, it probably comes out to be about a cup of ice. I just add in handfuls until it's kind of filled up the fluid, but not too full because you don't want it to be too icy and not be able to blend it. Okay, so I'll go on to the more obvious additives first. Sugar-free syrups. So my protein and my sugar-free syrups, and one other thing that I'm going to show you here, I usually get from Netrition.com. Netrition is my favorite website to order my high-protein, low-carb, sugar-free, healthy lifestyle things from. I think they have the best prices. They have a $5 flat shipping rate. I will say that I can find the sugar-free syrups cheaper at Home Goods, TJ Maxx, Marshalls, but I can't always find them. So as you can see, this one's almost gone. This is the Torani's salted caramel. Salted caramel is like my favorite flavor pretty much year round. So add about a tablespoon of these. I will say you can find cheaper sugar-free syrups. I have some up in my cabinet up there. They are not nearly as good as the Da Vinci and the Torani. These 2 brands are my favorite 2 brands. The other ones just taste too sweet, don't have enough actual flavor to them. So I just prefer the Da Vinci or the Torani if I can find them at a good price. So another one that's good for this time of year is the eggnog flavor. So I'll do a tablespoon if you guys are missing out on eggnog. Even without a protein shake, if you want to do a little bit of regular milk and a tablespoon of the eggnog sugar-free syrup, much healthier option than getting regular eggnog. And then you also have your fruity flavors. So this is strawberry. I also have lime, and those are great options as well. Something else that's very popular is powdered peanut butter. This is the True Nut brand. I actually don't love this brand. I'm someone who actually does mix the powdered peanut butter with water and eat it on like a protein bread and make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. This doesn't taste good like that. It's fine to mix into protein shakes, but my favorite brand is, oh my god, it's the popular one. PB2, Jesus Christ. I've been using PB2 for over 10 years now, and that is my favorite brand to use, but I found this huge ass thing at TJ Maxx for $8 and it's fine to mix into protein shakes. So I usually use about 2 tablespoons in a protein shake of the powdered peanut butter. Okay, sugar-free Hershey syrups. They are pretty low in calories. For 2 tablespoons, it's 10 calories. There are sugar alcohols, so if you are sensitive to sugar alcohols, you might not want to use these. I mean, there are some people who don't like to use sucralose or are allergic, or, you know, it doesn't fall within their lifestyle. So just keep that in mind, that all of this stuff falls within my lifestyle, but it might not be appropriate for you, but you might be able to take tips and tricks out of this anyway. So the Hershey sugar-free syrups are great additives. It's a great way to add some flavor, feel a little decadent. You can add it in before you blend it, or you could add in like a little drizzle on top or to the inside of your glass if you're feeling fancy. And yeah, the strawberry, like I said about the vanilla, I use the vanilla as basically like an unsweetened base, and I like to add flavors to my vanilla. I don't know why I feel the need to put everything to the right when I'm done with it, but okay, next, extracts. Extracts are a great way to add flavor without adding too many calories. They actually don't have the nutrition information on the side, so I would just look up certain extracts have a little more calories and I think some carbs in them. So I would just look up that information on your own. But I have so many extracts in my drawer. You can get coconut, so many others. So I have mint, lemon, coffee, raspberry. You can get butter extract. There are so many flavors of extract that you can get, and I usually just add about a teaspoon or two. All right, so I'll do these next. Sugar-free pudding is a great way to flavor your shake and make it more original and more palatable. You could also do sugar-free Jell-O, but you'll notice that you'll have these little tiny gelatin balls in your protein shake. So these just mix in much better and much smoother, and there's really no difference between the texture. So my favorites to add in, my number one favorite to do is pistachio. I'm a pistachio girl. I understand that it's a very polarizing flavor. You either love it or you hate it. But I add in a tablespoon of the pistachio sugar-free pudding to my vanilla protein shake, blend it, and it is like pistachio ice cream to me. So that is one of my favorites. My other two favorites are cheesecake, and I am also a lemon girl. Citrus in general, but lemon lime is like bae. Oh God, kill me for saying that. But I love lemon flavored things as well. So, you know, doing, I have a lime flavored syrup, so, you know, doing a tablespoon of coconut a couple teaspoons of coconut extract, some lime into my vanilla. It's a little coconut lime decadent shake. Just basically any combinations that you think might taste good together. So this is my last one, and this is a very specific one. I got this at Nutrition. Big Train is the brand that also makes coffee flavored protein powder that I can't think of the name of. Mine expired, so I had to get rid of it, but I did used to make Starbucks style Frappuccino protein shakes with that. And this is the low carb blended ice caramel latte mix. And you will see on there that they basically have like a Frappuccino thing. So I take 1 tablespoon of this. I'll do coffee as my base. I might do a chocolate protein powder in there. If not, I do have packets of Wonder Slim cappuccino protein that you can make hot or cold. And I'll use a serving of this. So 1 serving is 1.5 tablespoons, 30 calories, 10 grams of carb, but 4 are from fiber and 4 are from sugar alcohol, so only 2 grams of net carbs and only 1 protein. So this is not a protein source. This is just an additive to make your protein shake a little bit more special, a little bit more decadent and delicious. So I hope that was helpful to you guys. I'm not gonna actually make several protein shakes and show you because I kind of spoke about them as I went along. Also, blenders are really loud. So I hope you guys got something out of this. Hopefully I will be making more videos coming up more regularly. And until next time, bye.